it's your girl Noli and I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button so you'll get a message every time I post a new video. So guys, this video is long overdue. A while back I did a video where I showed you guys natural hair must-haves, where I showed you all the different products and tools that you'll need to take care of your hair if you're starting a natural hair journey. And in that video I promised you guys that I would do a separate video where I spoke about how to build your healthy hair routine. And yeah, I'm doing that today. So this video won't involve me talking about products that you need. If you want to know which products I suggest that you get to start your healthy hair journey, please watch this video right here. Yeah, so this video is specifically for everybody that has just started their natural hair journey, everybody that is now forced to take care of their hair during the lockdown, and anybody that has been natural for a while but they feel like their routine isn't really working for them. Yeah, this video is for you, so keep watching. Okay, so quick disclaimer before we jump right into the video. Everything that I'm going to say in this video is a template, okay? I do not expect you to follow all these things that I'm going to say like to the T. It's a template, it's a guide. It's for you to take and try and then adjust and use trial and error to figure out what works for your hair and what doesn't. So yeah, before anybody comes for me in the comments, this is just a guide, and everything that I say is based on a lot of information about natural hair that's out there. I did my own research. It's also based on my experiences with natural hair. I've had natural hair for almost 4 years now. So it's a mix of research and my opinion. So just keep that in mind while you're listening to what I'm saying. So what I've done is split everything up into things that you should be doing daily, weekly, monthly, and annually. So we're gonna start off with the things that I suggest that you start doing daily. And the first thing that you should be doing if you have natural hair or relaxed hair is wearing a silk or satin bonnet or sleeping on a silk or satin pillowcase. This is something that you should be doing every single day, okay? To prevent your hair from getting dry, because if you just sleep on your pillow with your hair like naked, all that moisture that you put into your hair will go straight into your pillowcase, okay? And that will cause dryness, which causes breakage. You know almost how it goes. So yeah, that's something you should be doing every day. If I'm being honest, some days I'm lazy and I skip it, and then I wake up in the morning and my hair is like dry. Something else you should incorporate into your daily routine is spraying your hair with water every day, and this is specifically for people that have high porosity hair, because high porosity hair gets dry very quickly. So there's something you need to be doing every day, replenishing the moisture on your hair every single day. If you have low porosity like me, I find that this is not really necessary, but you must also gauge how your hair is doing, how dry your hair is. But yeah, definitely if you have high porosity, you need to spray your hair with water every single day. Another thing that you should be doing if you're trying to grow your hair, if that's your goal, then you should incorporate daily scalp massages into your routine. So every day when you're watching TV or you're just chilling on the couch, just go ahead and massage your scalp, get your hands in there, and just stimulate blood flow to your scalp, which promotes hair growth. I think 5 to 10 minutes every day will really help you out. And the last thing that I have here is you should avoid daily manipulation. So you shouldn't be combing your hair every day. You shouldn't be styling your hair every day. You shouldn't be touching your hair on a daily basis, because that causes breakage, and breakage is the enemy of hair growth. Okay, so let's jump into the things that you can do weekly. It's up to you how often you wash your hair. I personally wash my hair once a week. Some people wash their hair every 2 weeks. Some people wash their hair once a month. Yeah, it's completely up to you, but just for the sake of this template, let's just assume that you're washing your hair once a week like me, okay? Not everybody has the energy to do that, but yeah, for the sake of this video, let's say you're washing your hair once a week. So if you're washing your hair once a week, you can alternate between shampooing your hair or doing a co-wash, a conditioner wash, or doing an apple cider vinegar rinse. So this will depend on how dirty your hair is, how itchy your scalp feels, and so on. If your hair is really dirty, you need to shampoo. If your hair doesn't feel that dirty, your scalp is not that itchy, then you can do a conditioner wash. And if your scalp is really itchy, then you can do an apple cider vinegar rinse. It's very good for itchy scalp and dandruff. You need to deep condition your hair every time you wash your hair, okay? And at the salons, they call it a treatment. You know, like when you do a treatment at the salon, you do it like every once in a while when you thought about it. But if you have natural hair and if you want healthy hair, even with relaxed hair, you need to be deep conditioning your hair every single time you wash your hair. This is a very important step to introduce moisture to your hair, and deep conditioning really makes your hair manageable and soft. So I really suggest doing it on a regular basis. So when it comes to moisturizing your hair on a weekly basis, so I mentioned that if you have high porosity hair, you should be spraying your hair with water, and that's something you can do every day. But when it comes to the LOC method, the LOC or LCO method, liquid cream oil, that's something that I think you can do maybe once or twice or up to 3 times a week. If you do it too often, then you'll get product buildup and your hair will get dirty fast, so you don't need to do it all the time, every single day. So what I do is that on the day that I wash my hair, I do my LCO method, and then maybe 2-3 days later my hair will start getting dry, and then I'll do it again. I'll re-moisturize, and then my hair will be fine until I wash it again. So that's something that you can try. Yeah, especially for people that have low porosity hair, you don't need to do the LCO method often, and it's up to you to decide whether you want to do the LCO method or the LOC method. That's just a personal preference, and you just need to do trial and error to figure out what works best for your hair. So what I like to do after I wash my hair is I like to do a low manipulation style. And a low manipulation style is a hairstyle that doesn't need maintenance. Like if you do a twist out, once you do your twist out, you can rock your twist out like this, and you don't need to be doing a twist out every single day. That's a low manipulation style. A braid out, twist out, wash and goes. I don't know, I've never tried wash and goes personally, but I guess any kind of hairstyle that you do once and you can rock it for a couple of days is a low manipulation style. So that's what I like to do weekly, and doing this will prevent over manipulation, which prevents breakage, which is the enemy of hair growth, right? Guys, sorry to cut it like this, but I was just editing this video and I realized that I forgot something so important. So what I like to do weekly is to detangle my hair. So it's really up to you how often you detangle your hair. It depends on how quickly your hair gets tangled, how you like to wear your hair. If you like to wear your hair in its shrunken state, then it's going to get more tangled than if you'd wear it when it's stretched. So I personally detangle my hair once a week on wash day, as you'd have seen on my wash day video. So detangling is a very important part of your natural hair routine, because it's one of those things that can cause a lot of breakage if you don't do it properly, or if you do it too often, or even if you use the wrong tool. So I was using my tangle teaser to detangle my hair once a week, and I noticed that I experienced a lot of breakage. So what I do now is that once a month I'll go in like with my tangle teaser like thoroughly to thoroughly detangle my hair, but weekly I like to use my fingers or my wide tooth comb to detangle my hair. Okay, so let's move on to things that you can do monthly, and the first thing I have here is a protein treatment. So I don't recommend doing a protein treatment regularly, because then you might get protein overload where your hair feels like really brittle and dry, and that causes breakage. So be very careful with how often you do protein treatments. I personally do them once a month when I feel like my hair is breaking more than it usually does. So you can, for the sake of a template, stick to once a month, but when you can see like whenever that your hair is breaking, it feels weak, then you know you need to do a protein treatment. For people that have low porosity hair, we're usually very sensitive to protein, so I don't recommend that you do protein treatments often. If you have high porosity hair, if you have color treated your hair, if you have relaxed hair, I suggest doing protein treatments more regularly. Maybe you can alternate between a protein treatment and deep conditioning on a weekly basis. So another thing that I like to incorporate, and I honestly haven't been doing it as regularly as I used to, is a hot oil treatment. When you feel like your regular routine deep conditioning protein treatments aren't working for you, hot oil treatments can really bring your hair back to life. So a hot oil treatment is basically heating up some oil, not too hot, just make it warm, and then you apply that oil to your hair and to your scalp, and you cover your hair with a plastic cap and you let it sit. Maybe I should do a video on this. If you want to know how I do my hot oil treatments, leave a comment down below. So what this does is that a lot of oils, natural oils, have really great properties. Oils like olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, castor oil, sweet almond oil. I feel like I'm leaving some oils out, but those natural oils that you always see in the natural hair community, they have really great properties. They have vitamin E, they have omega-3 and 6, they have fatty acids, they have all these great properties that when you apply them to your hair, they really bring your hair back to life. And I'd go so far to say as they really moisturize your hair. We know that oils aren't really moisturizers, but when you heat up the oil, and you apply them to your hair like warm, it allows your cuticles and your hair strands to absorb them. And guys, I promise you, every time I do a hot oil treatment, my hair is so soft, like a cloud. Okay, so if you're having trouble with really dry, brittle hair and you feel like you can't moisturize it properly, try a hot oil treatment and let me know how it goes. So another thing that I suggest you incorporate monthly is a really deep cleanse. Okay, especially for someone who relies on cold washes and apple cider vinegar and you don't shampoo your hair, I really recommend that once a month you use a really powerful cleansing shampoo, and this will help you to remove product buildup. It'll clean your scalp, and when your hair is clean, it allows the products that you use to moisturize your hair to penetrate your hair strands better. If your hair is dirty, it's like a barrier for all these products that you're using. So yeah, a monthly cleanse, if you don't shampoo your hair regularly like I do, a monthly cleanse is great. And then the last thing I have for things you can do monthly is once a week I like to do a protective style. Okay, and a protective style is similar to a low manipulation style, but the difference is that a protective style tucks the ends of your hair away. So this is a low manipulation style, my ends are out, my hair's out, but a protective style would be something like cornrows or flat twists, and something that puts my hair away, like you can't see the ends of my hair. So I like to do this once a month for like a whole week. You can do it twice a month, that's even better. And this prevents over manipulation, which causes breakage. So I really suggest incorporating that. It's really been helping me to grow my hair recently. Yeah, I think it's a great way to retain length. Okay, and then the last category is things that you should be doing annually. So the first thing I have here is once or twice a year, more often if you can afford it, you should do a long-term protective style. Okay, and a long-term protective style is things like box braids, faux locks, wigs if you're into wigs, weaves, twists, those kind of styles that will last your hair for more than a couple of weeks, like let's say up to like 2 months. Those are long-term protective styles. If you watch this video, then you know the do's and don'ts of those kind of styles, but they are really great to put your hair away, take a break, especially in winter. It's really great to do these kinds of styles in winter because in winter our hair tends to get dry and dry hair breaks. So the winter season is coming up, and I really suggest that if you can, the salons are closed. Wow. So if you have Ify at home, you can do braids, or you can just do cornrows or things that you can do with your own hair. I don't know when the salons are gonna open, but when they do, yeah, try to do a long-term protective style. Wow, guys, salons are closed. Yo, this is so tense. Another thing that you should do on an annual basis is an annual trim. And when I say annual, I say that loosely. You should be trimming your hair, I'd say 2, 3, 4 times a year, okay, depending on how quickly your ends get damaged. Yeah, so you should trim your hair regularly. I trim my hair every 4 months, but you can stretch it to every 6 months. And this really just removes all the split ends, all the single strand knots that cause even bigger knots. When your hair is trimmed, it looks fuller. When your hair is trimmed, it's healthier. If you don't trim your split ends, they're gonna travel up your hair strand and cause even more damage. So yeah, please incorporate trims into your routine. It's really essential if you want healthy hair, and this is for relaxed hair or natural hair. So another thing that you can do if you're into this kind of thing is to straighten your hair or blow dry your hair. Direct heat is not good for your hair. So this is something that I suggest if you want to do. Try to do it once a year or twice a year, okay? Don't do it often, don't do it every month. Some people's hair is different and they can do these things more often and they can get away with it. But in most cases, if you do this often, you'll get heat damage. Guys, you do not want heat damage. If you're trying to grow your hair long, if you want to have healthy hair, heat damage is going to set you back, okay? So try to do these things like every once in a while. Like, I can't even remember the last time I blow dried my hair. I think it was when I filmed that how to blow dry your hair video. That was the last time I blow dried my hair, and I'm not planning to blow dry my hair anytime soon. Like, blow dry for what? Where am I going? Okay guys, so that is it. That is all that I can think of at this moment. I don't know, I just have this feeling that I left something out. If I did leave something out, I will put it in the description box, so do check that out when this video is over. And if you feel like I left something out and you want to contribute to the how to build your natural hair routine thing, then please go ahead and comment that down below. Please share your tips, and yeah, we can start a discussion in the comment section. And yeah guys, I hope this video helps you now that we're all forced to take care of our hair anyway. I hope it helps you if you're trying to grow your hair during the lockdown. And yeah, I hope that it helps you if you've just started your natural hair journey and you have no idea how to do your hair. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe and like, comment and share, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.